welcome back to Stavanger, welcome back to Norway Chess 2015. We have Viswanathan and Alexander Grischuk here who drew their game, a very tense and complicated game. Maybe you can share your impressions about this one. Who starts?
Go.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I think I'm extremely bad. I think I'm one of the worst at recollecting my analysis, because I analyze this h4 move. I think it's a novelty, but it's a very obvious one. And I analyzed it before my game against Dominguez last year, but just today I had absolutely no clue what I'm supposed to do. I think I decided I should just play for compensation for the pawn, because now white's king side is slightly weakened by this h4, but I was not sure how. So okay, I played somehow king h8. Okay, this is all reasonable. And here I thought that white should play queen d3, and like, let's say, bishop c8 and maybe rook d1. The problem is that I don't have any ideas. f4 is always met with g4, and e4 always met with queen d4. So I was not sure what I'm going to do. And after king g2, bishop c8, I started to like my position, because at least, I mean, by practical point of view, when bishop comes to b7 and with king on g2, it's, you know, it's unpleasant, practically at least. And Vishy shocked me with move f4, just I could not believe, because I wanted to somehow open the center myself, but I could not see how. And then f4 comes, but actually, yeah, I think that it's if ef, gf, and the point is that now it's very hard to get this bishop into the play, because if, for example, black could play g6 and bishop g7 here, I think he will be close to winning. But the problem is that it's impossible, because always queen d4 and queens get exchanged. So I play rook f8, take, queen d4. Here actually I was first going to play queen d6, but then I didn't like that, maybe something like bishop f3, bishop e3, and queen c4, and queen c6 is sort of unpleasant. So that's why I played queen f6. The point is that now here I have f4, and if queen c6 I have queen f5. At least I thought, I mean, that was the reason I played queen f6 and rook c4, and now I think I should have played bishop e3. You probably go here, and bishop d7, and I think it's very difficult for white.
What do you think, Vishy? Do you think you were in trouble at any point, or just a complicated position?
I simply wasn't sure what was happening. So I think he more or less summed up most of the important stuff. I also felt that king g2, even king h2, I think it would have been better, because I don't walk into the long diagonal. King g2, I played it and then I started to regret it. So he might be right that this is just inaccurate. I mean, of course, here I can keep the tension a bit, but it's true. Queen d3 and rook d1 is a sensible plan. I mean, also there are ideas like rook c4, rook c6 with an exchange sack or something, but...
Does black have to go bishop c8? I was thinking maybe g6, bishop g7, just have this e4 move at some point.
No, yes, but at
e3,
first
yeah.
I thought maybe I will improve the bishop.
Yeah. But once the queen is on d3, I might even be able to play d6 and rook d1, because earlier I'm walking into something. But
yeah, that's why bishop c8.
So by this point, I started to feel that I'm not. But I didn't share his thought that I'm in big danger here. In fact, in this position, the one you showed. No, wait.
No, it's the other line.
Yeah, here. I thought bishop f3
Bishop
and
b6,
and
or I don't know. I thought it's so dangerous. But bishop b6, yes.
yeah, and I didn't see how black was going to improve.
But then, like,
I mean, some move like queen d2 with the idea queen g5 or something. I thought,
h6.
and then can't I play d6? I mean, I'm not saying I'm better, but
f4, I don't know, something.
queen e6, I don't know, maybe b3.
And f4, g4, but
4 win.
queen
Ah.
e6, then f4, but
Okay,
it's
maybe
so
not
dangerous.
d6. Yeah, somehow I wasn't too worried here. I thought I should still be sort of okay. But here I completely forgot that rook f2, he has bishop e3.
Yeah, but still you played perfect. I mean,
Yeah, well,
fine.
this was interesting. I wasn't sure what's
Yeah, but
happening.
I was
But,
surprised by rook b2.
No, d6, I'm walking rook e4,
Yes, but queen d3 is okay.
queen d3. And if rook e4...
I didn't even.
No,
kill
in
the
fact,
guy.
sorry, what I wanted to play was rook c6. I think this works. Or maybe queen h5, yeah?
No, but I said queen d3 is very strong.
Rook e4?
And king back, and h2 or g2.
Well, takes an f4 and then just d6, yeah?
Okay, but you're playing for a winner because I have this bishop. No, the thing is, I had very similar position against Magnus in Dubai. You remember, and I was completely
Yeah.
winning, and then I lost, but it was like 10 times better for me, but still.
Yeah.
So
This surprised me because after this, he actually has to make some precise moves.
but actually, maybe it was even.
take on f6.
Yeah, and then knight c7 also
Knight
was
C7,
very
yeah, that
strong.
was a
I
strong
missed it also. I missed everything. Rook c6 and this.
I
Knight
didn't
d4
like,
was equal
I didn't
somehow.
like
but
rook
knight
b4
c7
or
was
something somewhere.
Yeah, but now
Before
just
rook
rook
c6.
c6. It looked like it's some pressure.
Yeah, could be.
No, but the thing is, what you did is was also very tempting. I mean, I'm lucky
Yeah.
that there was this defense.
But somehow after this, everything just held. I tried to shift
Here you
my rook to
wanted to play
b3, b7.
d6, and then after g6 you might be in some trouble, yeah?
Yes.
Because you almost played d6.
Yeah, but I thought here I could play knight c5, or what am I missing?
Rook e2.
Ah, thank you. Yes, that would have been awkward. Yeah, so then
And now it
rook
peters out
f5,
here, black is
g6,
just in
and
time.
then, yeah, he's in time everywhere. I mean, this,
Here you can take on d5.
yeah, and the problem is this move, he has this.
Yes.
And I cannot finish with knight f6 at the end because of the bishop g7, there's just nothing happening. So somehow we hurtled. I mean, as usual, he was down to his seconds, but even I was down to 3 minutes, so I also didn't have the luxury of.
No,
and
but-
okay, everyone knows that for him, 3 seconds is like for me 5 minutes. So I couldn't really finish the job yet.
No, but the thing was somewhere around here. I hope that for the first time in our classical games, you will end up in time trouble against.
Yes,
It was close.
I
but-
did.
Okay.
Did you have a chance to follow any of the other games a bit? Like the Magnus game, there was a lot of action. And one question I had before that, can you guys explain what happened to Fabiano? Because to my mind, well, this position looked totally drawn, and then he went b5 and g5, and I just couldn't understand why. Because now it looks like he's, well, maybe suffering, right?
No, definitely suffer, maybe losing.
No, I thought, yeah, losing.
Let's go to the left a bit. Always go up on the screen.
Well, yeah, what can I say? He's kind of lashed out.
Yeah, but it's,
He could even play,
instead of
No, but
b5,
why
just king
b5?
to
b5
d5, I
was
couldn't
very
get it.
strange.
yeah. What was he worried about? King c4 and d4? Or?
But
It's
king
hard to
d5.
And the position they have on the board now is white winning. What's going on?
No, it's always hard to be sure in rook and games.
But I mean, rook h4 takes f4 is one.
No, maybe a4,
Yeah,
Takes.
take rook f7.
check,
Yeah. King d2,
check,
king e1,
king b4, or it's
Takes.
not. Takes and
king
rook.
c3 and rook f3.
Rook f3,
And it should
king
be winning
comes out.
slowly, no?
Yeah, maybe quickly rook e3 and go
Maybe
forward.
not even slowly, yeah.
Yeah, surprising game there. And then let's have a look at the Magnus position very quickly as well. Ah, they reached this endgame now. Does white have winning chances here?
some, but black can exchange the rooks and then give a knight for g pawn. I mean, in the worst case. So.
Yeah.
Will you guys be sure that you can draw f and h against with one pair of rooks?
I don't know. Actually, I played it against Rajabov, and I was pressing him without pawns because I got him into time trouble, and I was making a move very quick, start walking, and he every time made a move by seconds. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, Jan, any questions for those guys?
Well, has any of you been to the confessional today?
No, but I would love to, but I don't have time to go.
You really don't.
So there should be timeouts for that, or
Yeah, or to
Well,
go.
it's a hard idea to execute. I mean, maybe they should just have a rule that at a certain point they drag the players, because if you make it voluntary, I mean, nobody wants to jinx themselves by going and saying something and looking like a complete idiot afterwards. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if you got everything completely wrong, then
Yeah.
this is not a pleasant thought. And also, when you're very tense, it's hard to go there and just sort of yap. So, I mean, we had this once in the Botvinnik Memorial in where we stopped during the game and went and said something. But then it was compulsory. I recall that when I played Magnus when I was white, my turn came when I had just blundered. So it was an awful time to go inside and then come back.
well, but I don't think it's anything for you, Vishy. But I could imagine that you feel tempted to say something, Alexander, for some reason. That
From time to time, yes,
Yeah.
but no, but they should offer some bonus. I don't know, some coffee with caramel or something special. I mean, not monetary bonus, but just something.
and there should be two confessionals: one smoking, one non-smoking. Yeah, at least. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we should not longer detain you here. Or is there anything you want to say to the audience?
Do we have a rest day? One more round or two more rounds?
Day after
Saturday,
tomorrow.
one more round.
So one more round? And
Yeah.
then-
yeah.
okay.
I think tomorrow the round is in the monastery.
2:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We have to get ready by 2:30 because the bus and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
So,
good to ask.
but you, I mean, did you know about the time control in the first round?
In case you haven't heard, there's no extra time after move 60.
And today the organizer
No,
apologized
in
for
fact,
not
when I
informing you.
when I saw the result, I thought this damn system broke down again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, maybe the arbiter put the kings in the wrong square. They agreed to draw, and the arbiter
Yeah.
put the king in the wrong square. And I was quite surprised, shocked by the actual result.
But is it something that you do before you go to a tournament to check what the time control is, or?
But actually, it was
You
not
should,
written
but
anywhere.
surprisingly, we don't.
But I think it was not written anywhere because I signed the contract for all gold tour.
Yeah.
Maybe there it was
It's on the
mentioned.
website of
maybe.
the Gold Tour. I think that's the
It
place.
was
wasn't it?
mentioned.
On the website,
but
maybe not in the contract.
Maybe. Not
Yeah. But you just thought it would be with increment after 6 hours to.
sure. I would have guessed so, yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I heard the arbiter on the first day, but
Oh, that's
let's say it didn't come to the point where I needed it. So I don't know if I took it in or I just heard it. But
Well, that's the other thing. What we were wondering about that. I mean, she was explaining it before the round. I mean, do you hear it if somebody? It's like sitting on an airplane and they explain you how to evacuate from the plane. And
well, the problem is also she didn't really spell it out clearly. I mean, she said something like you get 2 hours and then 1 hour plus 30 seconds. This is what I heard. Maybe I just didn't hear correctly, but the thing is, the actual assumption you then make is the control from move 40, but that didn't make sense. Anyway, I didn't take it all in. But
I was surprised as a player because if you're not sure, don't you ask the arbiter during the game? Like, do we get extra time after move 60?
No, it gets but closer to move 60. You don't ask it at move
Yeah,
5. I mean,
No, but at
makes
move
sense.
55.
yeah,
like
I mean, you
some-
might have gotten up then and say, by the way, what? Yeah. Okay. So he was just unlucky to be the one who was punished for not knowing. Yeah. Okay, guys. Then
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. So the practical thing for Anish is just to exchange rooks and give the.
Maybe not to hurry with that. Almost always. But actually, I saw with one pair of rooks, Rajabov beat Irina Krash. Long time ago, we played the same tournament at Faroe Islands, and he beat very easily because she was refusing to give the knight, and then the pawns just marched.
Mhm. Yeah, you should stop them at some point. Yeah. Looking forward to go to the monastery. Playing in a have you ever played in a monastery before?
Yeah, but I played the whole tournament. It was Paris Grand Prix. It was in, okay, maybe not Monaco, but church or something like that.
Oh yeah, this beautiful church. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, okay, who knows? Well, probably there will be enough confessionals there.
Yes, finally.
Finally, private.
But it's a
confession.
Friday, it's not a Sunday. So.
Ah, yeah. Okay, get in line for that processional. What was it? Step into that small confessional.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Alexander Grischuk and Vishy Anand, for explaining the game. Some further thoughts, or is there any game you still want to look at, Alexander? No. Okay. Good. Thank you very much.